Right now, we are keeping a close eye on the tropics. Tropical Storm Bret is now swirling in the Atlantic. Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Ian Cassette joining us now.
And Ian, you're actually tracking two systems that are out there right now.
Yeah, this is unusual in a lot of ways, especially it's June and we're seeing this. This is typical of September, and that's something that the whole weather community has been just looking at what we're seeing right now and saying, well, I mean, this is a signal that this could be an active season. So we're seeing Bret now, the latest from the National Hurricane Center, the 5 o'clock update. We have Tropical Storm Bret. As I mentioned earlier, it's expected to continue westward, and earlier models had it trending a little bit more to the north, but as we've seen more of a weaker trend on this system, that's going to lead to it more on a westward path. So the Lesser Antilles, they are probably going to have the impacts from this system by Thursday. Expect to be a hurricane by Wednesday afternoon, and then continuing to the west, possibly towards Hispaniola and also towards Puerto Rico. And we're going to continue to monitor this storm very closely. As you see, the spaghetti models, which are just all the hurricane models, showing you that they have pretty good agreement on where it's going to go up to past the Lesser Antilles. From there, there's a little bit more of a question, and odds are in this environment it's not as favorable for the system. It may actually fall apart, and that would be good news for the Caribbean, but still a lot of rain expected that way and winds with the system. As we look at the satellite imagery, there is Bret, and it is certainly looking like a tropical storm. To its east, you have the next tropical wave that the National Hurricane Center is monitoring, giving it a 50% chance of development over the next 7 days. But not obviously as concerned with that. We're going to be focusing on Bret here. The other system expected to turn more to the north and might not have as favorable of an environment for development. So let's get to our local weather right now. Daytona Beach, Hard Rock Hotel camera. Not a bad day at the beach, honestly. We've got some great weather. Low tide here this afternoon. A few out there enjoying this weather on this Juneteenth with a lot of sunshine here. And the radar, it's been quiet. And the big reason it's been so quiet is because we've had that strong, steady west wind. You probably have felt it. It's been very breezy. Well, that pinned the east coast sea breeze right along the coast. It's now starting to move a little bit to the west, and we'll watch for those isolated storm chances here this evening. I'm going to be honest, rain chances haven't been as big as we expected here today, but this is a really complex setup for us, and it's going to continue into tonight where we could see more rain chances here. But what is likely to occur is that any storm that does develop here this afternoon, into this evening, into tonight, poses a threat of severe weather, with damaging winds the main threat. So let's look at the model and forecast here through this evening. Isolated rain chances will continue along the coast. Pretty much anywhere in our area has a chance of rain. By 8 o'clock, we're looking at heavy rain potentially to land, to Daytona Beach, west to Ocala, through the late evening hours, 10, 11 o'clock, still with that isolated rain chance. Not expecting widespread rain, but a possibility for a few isolated strong storms. And this is unusual setup, so we have possible strong storms in the overnight hours. Orlando, 12 a.m., possible heavy thunderstorm in the overnight hours then. But what we'll be watching for is what's coming out of the northwest, Gainesville to the northwest by 4 in the morning. This could be an early morning event with a line of storms potentially moving eastward, and this may be affecting your morning commute from Leesburg to the Villages. Heavy thunderstorms, Orlando by 7, 8 in the morning. We're seeing some heavy rain and the threat of strong winds, which continues to be the most likely threat with any of these storms. Torrential downpours, a little bit of flooding possible as well in areas that have seen a lot of rain here, and that rain will carry out eastward. So by 10 in the morning, the worst may be over, and then we're going to see quieter weather the rest of the day with still an isolated chance of storms through the afternoon, but that system may actually clear things out. The severe threat, at least for the rest of this evening, is highest to the north, and also still a threat of severe weather to the south. We'll have temperatures into the upper 80s again tomorrow. Another threat of severe weather is possible tomorrow morning with those storms. The 7-day forecast, it's busy. You just got to bear with me here. Heavy thunderstorms are going to be possible each day, could pick up 2 to 4 inches or more by the end of this weekend, but changes may come by next week.